Chapter 8 Your Feel Greater Life. The Complete Transformation. Everything we've explored, from the cycle to competition, from spiritual harmony to cross cultural bridges, converges in one profound truth. When you fully commit to the Feel Greater life, you don't just change what you do, you transform who you are. This transformation is called the Feel Greater identity, and it represents the highest expression of living this philosophy in its most complete and authentic form. The 5 pillars of Feel Greater living. The Feel Greater identity emerges through daily commitment to 5 essential pillars. Number 1, caring for and about the Feel Greater founder. Demonstrating genuine concern for the founder's well-being and supporting his mission to spread Feel Greater principles across the cosmos. 2, joining the Feel Greater community and financially supporting the movement. Active participation in the global community while contributing resources that advance the mission of helping all conscious beings achieve their potential. 3, contributing to the Feel Greater genre of creative expression. Creating original artistic works, motivational content, or inspirational expressions that add to the growing body of Feel Greater culture. 4, sharing your Feel Greater in the most loving way. Celebrating achievements and supporting others' potential pursuit with genuine love, compassion, and authentic encouragement. 5, creating your own Feel Greater inspired brand. Developing personal or business initiatives that embody Feel Greater principles while contributing to the broader movement ecosystem. Only when all these pillars are performed every day will one receive the gift of the Feel Greater identity. This isn't a badge to be earned through temporary effort or superficial engagement. It's a fundamental transformation that emerges from complete dedication to the Feel Greater way of life. The transformed mindset. Someone with a Feel Greater identity thinks differently about every aspect of existence. Challenges become opportunities to overcome limitations and demonstrate growth. Setbacks become fuel for the next making phase, inspiring renewed goal setting and strategic planning. Opportunities are evaluated not by their immediate pleasure potential, but by their ability to generate genuine accomplishment and move you toward your full potential. This identity creates an unshakable confidence rooted not in ego, but in evidence. You see yourself as someone who consistently achieves meaningful goals because you have a library of crystallized, Feel Greater memories proving this truth. You pursue potential because you've experienced the electric sensation of accomplishment, plus the joy of seeing aspirations become reality. Daily decision architecture. The Feel Greater identity fundamentally restructures how you approach every day. Your morning planning considers which goals to advance, which moments to work toward, which memories to relive for inspiration. Your evening reflection crystallizes new achievements and extracts lessons from setbacks. Every choice between immediate gratification and Feel Greater investment becomes automatic. You choose the path that leads to greater potential because that's who you are. Long-term planning transforms from wishful thinking to strategic design. You don't hope good things happen. You architect Feel Greater moments through deliberate making phases. You don't react to life. You create the conditions for accomplishment. Building sustainable rhythms. To sustain this practice long term, create daily and weekly rhythms around the Feel Greater philosophy. Daily practices. Morning, 15-minute planning session. What will I make today? Afternoon, progress check. Am I moving toward my moments? Evening, 30-minute memory immersion. Relive past victories. The weekly rhythm. Sunday, soulful planning for the week ahead. Monday, share weekend Feel Greater moments. Tuesday, engage in competitive or skill building activities. Wednesday, midweek momentum check. Thursday, reflect on Feel Greater memories with gratitude. Friday, celebrate weekend accomplishments. And Saturday, personal practice and family bonding. These rhythms create consistency without rigidity, allowing the philosophy to become second nature while adapting to your unique life circumstances. The ripple effect. The Feel Greater identity naturally extends beyond personal transformation. You become someone who helps others recognize their own Feel Greater moments, who celebrates authentic accomplishment over superficial achievement, mindset that leads to genuine greatness. Endeavors focus on overcoming limitations rather than defeating others. Your workplace contributions emphasize real accomplishment over political maneuvering. You become a bridge builder, creating neutral spaces where people from different backgrounds can connect through the universal language of achievement. Community recognition. Members of the FeeLgr8r community that are recognized by the founder, me, and nonprofit admins as having established this identity will be celebrated within the ranks and will receive acknowledgement from the nonprofit. This recognition serves not as a status symbol, but as validation that someone has truly transformed their approach to life and potential. These community leaders become examples and mentors for others pursuing their own FeeLgr8r identity transformation, creating a natural hierarchy based not on wealth or position, but on authentic development of consciousness and consistent demonstration of FeeLgr8r principles in daily life. Recognizing the identity within. The question of how to recognize the FeeLgr8r identity when it's present is a gray area of deeper exploration. Collective experience. So how one life form experiences it can be totally different from another. The true test lies in your knowledge, alignment, and support. Knowledge means you understand the complete FeeLgr8r framework, from the FeeLgr8r cycle to the purpose behind consciousness pursuing its highest potential. Alignment means your daily choices consistently reflect FeeLgr8r principles over instant gratification. Support means you actively contribute to the founder's mission, the community's growth, and the movement's expansion. A FeeLgr8r identity embodies the best practices of living the FeeLgr8r life. That's how you'll know it's there. You don't announce it or claim it. It reveals itself through the natural expression of someone who has integrated all 5 pillars into their daily existence. Others recognize it in you before you recognize it in yourself. Connecting with the community. You're not alone in this journey. The FeeLgr8r community spans cultures, faiths, and eventually species. Connect through FeeLgr8r.org. Share your moments, discover others' achievements. Or FeeLgr8r hashtag. Tag your accomplishments across all social media. Then there's FeeLgr8r Day, July 16th, annual global celebration. And then there's the local FeeLgr8r groups. Find others pursuing their potential in your area. The community provides accountability, inspiration, celebration, and support. Your journey becomes part of something larger, a global movement toward collective potential realization. The path forward. The FeeLgr8r life isn't a destination, it's a direction. Every day presents new opportunities to make, celebrate moments, and build inspiring memories. Every challenge becomes a chance to demonstrate your growth. Every achievement becomes proof of your potential. You now have the complete framework. The cycle to guide your daily practice, the investment mindset to choose growth over gratification, the documentation process to preserve your victories, the competitive framework to pursue excellence with integrity, the understanding that this philosophy complements your faith and culture, and the 5 pillars to build your FeeLgr8r identity. The only question remaining is, will you commit? Will you choose to pursue your full potential with the same intensity I brought to that arcade machine? Will you invest in your FeeLgr8r moments with the dedication required to transform not just what you achieve, but who you become? The FeeLgr8r life is alive. When you embrace it completely, you become more alive than you ever imagined possible. Fully alive. Picture yourself 6 months from now, living the FeeLgr8r life fully. You're mentally alive. Your mind actively architects achievement rather than passively observing circumstances. Depression cannot take root in a mind pursuing its potential. Emotionally alive. Regular FeeLgr8r moments flood your emotional system with genuine accomplishment and joy. Your emotional life becomes rich, dynamic, consistently uplifting. Physically alive. The investment mindset naturally leads to choices that enhance your vitality. Your body carries the energy of someone always moving towards something meaningful. spiritually alive. You understand your role in the larger story, feeling aligned with purpose beyond yourself. Socially alive. The Feel Greater community provides constant connection, celebration, and shared inspiration. Isolation dissolves in the warmth of authentic relationships. This isn't the forced excitement of artificial stimulation. It's the sustainable aliveness that comes from a life structured around growth, achievement, and the systematic realization of your full potential. Your first step. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait until you understand everything. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start now. Choose one goal, something small but meaningful that you can achieve in the next 30 days. Apply the 4-step planning process. Set your milestones. Begin documenting from day one. That single intentional feel greater making will prove to you what's possible. The moment will come. The memory will inspire you. The cycle will begin. You'll discover what I discovered at that arcade machine. The feeling of becoming greater than you were before is what being truly alive feels like. From a simple gaming sponsorship solution to a philosophy that makes consciousness feel fully alive, this is the power of discovering and living your feel greater potential. The feel greater life is alive. The feel greater life is alive. The choice to feel truly alive is yours.
Peace and love. My name is Amari and Nyota Kweli, and I am the founder and visionary of FeeLgr8r. I just wanted to take a moment to just explain to you what FeeLgr8r is. FeeLgr8r is a feeling. It's a feeling that you get when you accomplish something. Anything. It could be something small that you do for yourself, or it could be something pretty big, like a college graduation, a wedding, your birthday. That's a feel greater moment, right? Because you've accomplished living another year. That's an accomplishment. So it could be literally anything that involves you accomplishing something, or something that your family or friends accomplish. Like when my son scored 4 touchdowns in a football game. That was a feel greater for me as the father. And it was obviously a feel greater moment for him scoring the touchdowns. Or when my daughter graduated from hair school. She got her certification. And for me as a father, it was a feel greater moment. So you can experience feel greater just in the people that you care about as well. So FeeLgr8r as a website is dedicated to just sharing those feel greater moments through pictures and video, but more importantly, celebrating those feel greater moments here on the site and social media, as well as the amazing FeeLgr8r Day. That's right, FeeLgr8r Day on July 16th. We're gonna all be celebrating globally all the feel greater in our lives. We're gonna be sharing our stories. And if you really wanna know more, just go to channels and go to the FeeLgr8r Day channel. So with that said, thank you for coming and stopping by to learn about FeeLgr8r. And I hope that you share your FeeLgr8r moments and stories with us at FeeLgr8r.org. Until next time, peace and love. Mwah. Oh yeah, one last thing, the FeeLgr8r hashtag. Make sure you use it on all your videos and pictures that are about FeeLgr8r. That way it'll make it to the feed. Now, if you go to the feed, the live feed, and you use the hashtag, you should see your picture and video on there. It's only filtering on Instagram at the moment. Maybe in the future, we'll also filter off of other social media sites. But if you post a picture on Instagram, use the hashtag and it will make it to the feed and ultimately into the FeeLgr8r archives. This is very important. I'm glad I remembered to tell you this. FeeLgr8r's hashtag is simply the hashtag followed by FeeLgr8r. Use it on all your pictures and videos that have FeeLgr8r memories in it. With that said, peace and love. Mwah.